Hello guys and welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, my name is Tott and I create beauty videos weekly. If you haven't subscribed yet, then what are you waiting for? Please hit that subscribe button so you get notified every time my video comes out. Today I'm going to be talking about the bridal makeup and why it is more expensive than any other type of makeup. If you're the bride, then you already know the moment you mention bridal, it seems like the price is going through the roof. Now I will be talking only from the perspective of makeup, which is my industry, and the reasons why the bridal makeup can cost more than any other makeup. If you are the bride and have been in touch with few makeup artists, you may have noticed that the prices can be significantly different. Now there are several reasons why this is the case. First of all, the area that the makeup artist is catering for. If we're talking about London versus any other smaller town in UK, most definitely the prices will be much higher. Rent fee, mortgages, food, bills is much higher than in any other smaller cities or towns within the UK. So that's the first thing. Within the makeup artist fee, of course, will be reflected the years of work and dedication to the craft. Someone who has just begun the career will probably charge much less than someone who has been in the industry for the past 10-15 years. Of course, with the experience comes the better quality of work and the better understanding of what the bride wants, what the artist can do for each client. Most likely with more experienced artists, you will be more on a safer side of things because that artist have done million weddings before, knows the industry in and out, how to cater for the bride, how to run the day, and so on. So this is talking about the different artists. Now, why within the same artist the difference in the price can be slightly higher? There is a few explanations for it. One of the main reasons personally for me, as I will be only talking from my personal experience, is the amount of admin work that comes within the bridal booking. Usually brides book their artist a year, sometimes 2 years in advance, or at least 3 months in advance. Since you have received initial inquiry to the wedding day, there is a lot of extra admin work involved. First of all, me as a makeup artist need to get to know my client, what they want, what kind of looks they're after, what are they used to. All of this is a conversation over several emails. And sometimes we have 10-15 emails in total, and then the booking is done. Sometimes I have brides and I have 100 emails back and forth in order to execute the booking. So besides that work on the wedding day, which can be completed within 2 hours, 5 hours, 6 hours, I also have a lot of backstage admin work, and my time needs to be covered for that as well. Sometimes answering an email can take me up to half an hour to an hour in some very complicated cases, let's put it this way, where I need to ensure that every single detail has been confirmed in writing, and for this matter I would need to refer back to all of the emails that we have already discussed, double check all of the logistics, the details, that everything has been covered on my part so I can execute excellent service to my client. And in some cases that additional admin work can take me up to a full day from the start of our conversation with the bride up until the day of the execution. So this time of course needs to be covered. So personally for me, this is the main reason why my bridal fees are higher than other fees. But there are also another factors that can influence the price list and why the fees can be higher. Some artists may use better quality products or higher end products specifically for bridal work versus, I don't know, let's say creative makeup or perhaps face paint or any other service. Of course, if you are catering for the bride using all the super drug products, you cannot charge prime prices for your service. The better, the bigger the kit, the more expensive the products, and that has to reflect in the price. My kit is the same for all the bookings. I have worked hard to get to the level of the clientele that I'm catering for. So if I'm preparing someone for gala dinner or a carpet event or the bridal, the products are high-end anyway, so that price is quite high regardless. So for me, that rule does not quite apply, but for a lot of artists that can be the case. Another factor that can influence the bridal fees is the time you spend creating the look. Usually makeup should take around 1 hour to create, but if we're talking about the full glam, extreme extreme eyeshadow, extreme coverage foundation, layering, baking, all of this requires a little bit more time than any other very quick makeup. The stronger looks may take more than 1 hour. I have worked in the past with a makeup artist that needed 2.5 hours for that super flawless, really full coverage look with a lot of lashes, with a lot of detail, and all of that detail that takes extra time. Another few expenses that can be added on top of the bridal bookings is travel, parking. If you're traveling abroad, traveling days, of course, they have to be covered as well. Otherwise, the makeup artist is losing out on the bookings that they potentially could have got staying local, the hotels, the food, and of course, additional services like touch-ups or staying on or restyle. They also will require an additional time from a makeup artist, and of course, they can be reflected in the price. Oh, one more thing I almost forgot is assistants. When we're catering for the bigger booking, we require to book assistants. Like with every makeup artist, the assistants also have their own style of work. I personally have assistants that I know are really good with certain type of hair or certain hairstyling. I know some perhaps are better in more fashion looks, the other ones are better in more boho looks. So in order to make your day fantastic and seamless and make sure that all of the bridal team is happy with the look, it is very important to select a right assistant. I know how long I need per person, and I know how long my assistants need per person in order to make the morning as smooth as possible. So I am creating the extra schedule, not only for myself, but also for the assistants. I also need to get in touch with an assistant, make sure that assistant knows all the details. So of course, all of that extra work adds extra hours onto my schedule. So of course, that also needs to be compensated. So I think for me, these are the main points as to why the bridal makeup should be a little bit more expensive than any other makeup. But again, everybody works in a different way, and every makeup artist will have their ways of work and the reasons why they charge what they charge. All right, guys, so I hope I have explained in that very quick video why the bridal makeup can be more expensive than any other type of makeup. Let me know in the comments if you enjoyed watching it, and request a welcome. If you guys want me to create any other videos that will be helpful for you, I'm more than happy to hear. Pop everything in the comments below. Thank you, and I see you on my next one.